What is up, traders, and welcome back to Uplift Markets. Today we'll be analyzing some key important levels of Nvidia and how the stock is going to be continuing its bullish momentum. Whether you're day trading the name or swing trading the name, we'll be showing key levels where you may be want to exiting or enter the position if it's too late for you. So let's get started. So as you guys can see, I am on a 1 hour chart here of Nvidia, and if we kind of zoom out, right, the trend has been on an absolute tear. It's been an amazing name. It's been holding above the 50 EMA quite well, showing that the buyers here do have the control of the stock. We actually came back and pulled back towards this level here on the 1st of July here, so the beginning of the month here. We saw some intense upside momentum. We found some buyers, and boom, we've been nothing but appreciating since that price. If you kind of take a little bit here at the raw action, we see the stock has been also finding some support here, the shorter term pullbacks towards the 15 EMA. The most recent one here actually being here on July 16th here, so actually yesterday, seeing intense buyers coming in, and the stock is actually up on the day quite nice here, seeing this intense candle that came in, found support here at the $171 level, and obviously showing the intense breakouts where the buyers came in with a nice volume here that came in at 6:30 here in the beginning of the day here on the morning here on the open. So you may be asking, well, is this name overextended and how can I play this? Well, we're going to see something here. The stock price is heavily reliant here upon the fundamentals of the company and also the sentiment. We've been having both confluence on those levels, so there's a lot of bullish sentiment, right, which is good. And the other factor is a fundamental. So kind of just looking at it real quick, the fundamentals are really strong here in the company. We've been seeing some intense revenue growth, right? Revenue growth towards upside. Really intense operating income as well, showing towards upside and net income, right? They're really profitable and they're increasing their revenue, right? And if you kind of look at their cash flow statement, we see their operating cash flow still rising because they're pretty much cutting expenses down and increasing the revenue at a very fast pace. Shows that the company is doing a really good job, right? So the company is pretty much showing some intense upside momentum. As you can see, the fundamentals are adding up and the technicals. So now going back towards the technicals here, Nvidia has been nothing but increasing, and some key levels that I'll be looking out for are going to be here towards maybe some resistance of the $174 level is our first price target here for the little swing trade, and our second price level is going to be towards $177, so pretty much 178. We might be saying, well, how did you find these areas and why are you saying these are key areas of resistance? Well, if we kind of measure the extent of the pullback here using Fibonacci's, these levels coincide with the 1.618 level and also the 2.618 level here of the Fibonacci's. And it kind of shows that the pullback is going to start seeing some overextension towards upside and may have to pull back here. And some key areas where I think the stock will pull back and is going to be a buy, a really good buy, is if the stock pulls back to this level here of confluence, which is right here. This overall level, if I can just make it clear for you guys here, towards 171, and that's because it's going to be forming confluence with this prior area of support, this anchored VWAP line, and also the 15 EMA, which, as we know, tends to get bought on a heavier pullbacks, right? When you have a trend, the 50 EMA is underneath, and we have the 15, then the 9. Generally, the 9 catches a short-term pullbacks, but the 15 catches a more deeper pullbacks and gives us a better entry because the stock is still in an uptrend and allows the stock to kind of recuperate and tends, keep going towards upside where it finds demand at those lower prices, which tend to confluate with the 15 EMA. So I expect a pullback since it broke here on this day. A pullback here of Nvidia is looking kind of overextended here on the hourly. Actually, the market is open right now. The stock is at $173 here, 77 cents. But I do expect the stock to pull back around this zone, and it's going to be a buy. So what I expect, obviously not a dramatic downside move, right? Something like this, capture some liquidity, find buyers here, and slowly start to form those higher highs and extend like that. So I feel like we may pull back and then find those buyers here at this general zone here on Nvidia. As always, if you guys have any other recommendations or stocks you guys would like me to look at, please let me know in the comments. Also, feel free to subscribe to the channel and to the Uplift Markets newsletter. And as always, stay uplifted and don't let the markets whip you guys out. I'll see you guys on the next one.